Hi people, pop artist Jess Glynne, always in between album review in my opinion. So track 1, intro. The album started with a pretty happy tone in what I think would be a welcome to the sound of jazz. A pretty fun track that lasts the necessary without abusing the time, and that's always great. Track 2, No One. The style is still energetic and invites in some way to stand up to something, to move, to dance maybe. In that sense it works excellent, but on the side of the composition in general I don't find great surprises that I could talk about. Track 3, I'll Be There. In general there is a pop formula that is marked a lot and that doesn't come out of what we are used to find in this style of music. Anyway, Jess is doing a pretty good job here, puts it in her favor with the catchy melodies that always work, but that in terms of something new doesn't deliver practically anything. Track 4, Thursday. The songs are good. I think the problem I have here is that everything sounds very obvious and you know what to expect. It takes away a lot from the interesting things that could really result in an album with a voice like this. Track 5, All I Am. I had the impression that this song could have a more interesting and not so expected turn. Sadly it didn't happen, and again fell into a sound used thousands of times that clearly is friendly to the radio, but it doesn't attract much attention. Track 6, 1, 2, 3, or 100, pretty fun track. I really like the instrumental details and the party style that has. This is probably the highest point of the album so far. A catchy and energetic song that does everything right. Track 7, Never Let Me Go. The presence of the bass in this part of the album calls my attention. Is concerned with highlighting moments that are important, and this is done brilliantly. You notice a change of intention from the previous track that brings a new interest for the record. Track 8, Broken. I feel that lately I've heard so many songs with this vibe that I lost their interest, and they sound so similar to everything. It's not a big surprise, although I must mention that the voice here is awesome. Track 9, Hate Love. The songs still have a formula that works pretty well with just style and voice. The problem comes only with the habit of using a sound so worn by so many other artists, and I think that was evolving in this new rebirth of the album in which the songs are more creative. Track 10, Want to Say No. I definitely like it much more as close to the end of this album than the previous songs. This track has a catchy rhythm and the changes are fun. Great work on the chords and the sounds. Jess's voice is impeccable as always. Track 11, Rollin. Following the idea of the previous song, this track is still a good excuse to celebrate and have fun, which is great because it generates a good mood near to the end. Track 12, Nevermind. The last song of the album has a choir start and gives a different sense than expected so far. Some pretty interesting chords between. Sadly, this doesn't manage to give such a good closing, and it's a low to what was expected. I give this record a total of 7.8. All the details in the description. Have you heard this album? What is your opinion about it? Subscribe for more content, and bye. Bye.